What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm going to be showing you guys an updated method to farming unlimited weapons after the latest update. So let's get to it. Credit for finding this exploit goes out to one of my commenters. I'm not going to share his username because I don't want to put him on blast, but I appreciate the comment and for subscribing to the channel. First things first, we want to head over to Serpentis. If you guys aren't familiar with Serpentis, Serpentis is a system that is filled with hostiles, mostly Varun, and that is actually what we're looking for. We are looking for a Varun encounter, and we are specifically looking for a Revelation 2. So there we go, we found our Revelation 2, and like I said, 90% of the time you're gonna get a spawn, and I'd say probably 80% of the time it's gonna be a Varun encounter. So first thing we wanna do here is take out all the ships, except for the Revelation. So we've done so. We're gonna go ahead and take out the engines with our EM weapons. I did a tutorial just recently showcasing some of the best EM weapons. If you guys are unfamiliar with boarding ships, check out that video. So once we take out our engines on the Revelation, we can go ahead and board it. And we dock our ship. Go ahead and board. The first room here is their armory, just filled with weapons. And you can go ahead and open up these weapon chests, and you can go ahead and loot all of the ammo and weapons you can find. See right here, we found ourselves a legendary helmet. Pretty awesome. And some of these will be empty. Sometimes some of the display cases will be also empty. So there's this room here. And then there's also your armor rack over on this side. So it looks like this was a pretty good run. We got a lot of good weapons here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna end up taking out everyone on the ship except for a turret, because we wanna make sure this ship is essentially active. And I'll show you guys why in a little bit here. So I'm just gonna speed this up. Take out all the crew. All right. Check your ship locker, and in this case, we also found another legendary in the ship locker, which was pretty lucky. So also check there as well. This is a legendary particle beam pistol, pretty cool. All right, so in this ship, typically there is a turret down on this bottom level. We're gonna take out all the crew except for this one turret, and I'll show you guys where it is. It's typically behind these stairs right here, at least they have been for me. So we're gonna leave that turret active. Just make sure Sarah doesn't try to take it out. No, bad Sarah, bad Sarah. It's just a turret. It didn't do anything to you. No, Sarah, stop it. All right, so keep the turret active. And now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna exit our ship and we're gonna go back and board again. And we can do this a number of times until it's completely empty. So you'll see that some of the weapons start spawning. And you can go and check all of the cases. And then check the rack. Here's your advanced shoddy. We're gonna go ahead and do that again. Exit the ship. I guess Sarah decided she wants to take a nap. Go back into the ship. And here you can see we got a few good shotguns, a pistol. Doesn't look like there's much in these weapon chests here. And we're gonna go ahead and just keep doing this until there is nothing on board in terms of weapons. So just go ahead and keep taking all your stuff. Looks like we got ourselves a couple shotguns over here. Oh, here we go. This is a good spawn. Shotgun, nice AA-99. And sometimes you'll get lucky. You'll get either rares or legendaries. It kind of just all depends on the luck of the draw. So head back in one more time, and it looks like we've pretty well cleared out everything. So there doesn't seem to be anything left. So what we can end up doing, we're gonna go back to our ship. I'm gonna undock because I just wanna make sure that this Revelation 2 is still active. So even though there's just one turret online, it's still firing at us, which is kind of strange. And all the crew's dead, but essentially we're just making sure that the ship is still active, because if it's inactive and we destroy everything on board, you won't be able to come back and board it. It literally will not let you. So we're gonna go ahead and go to Copernicus, and we're going to Copernicus 4 here. And the reason we're going to Copernicus 4 is because the universal time conversion on Copernicus 4 is just like Venus. It's 1 hour equals 100 hours in universal time, just like Venus. So go ahead and sleep in your bed here. And you could probably do this for only like 6 hours, but just to be safe, I did it for 12. It's just a few more seconds, doesn't bother me.
Get up and get going.
So we're gonna head back to Serpentis, and we want to make sure we go back to the exact same moon that we found that Revelation. So you're not gonna be able to get it to redock if you do not get an encounter. So that's one thing to realize here. So see, there's our Revelation, and we did get an encounter here, and it's Varun. That's the other thing, is I think it needs to be Varun. I've had actually one time before where the Revelation actually joined in with the Varun. There were actually 2 Revelations, which was I've never seen before. Probably because it's not supposed to happen. Anyway, take out all the other ships, and we're gonna go find our Revelation 2 that we left here, safe and sound. And the engine's already taken out, so we can just dock it at any time. Board your ship. And I just want to show you guys here that all the crew is taken out. They're pretty much where we left them. For the most part. Except for this guy. This is kind of weird, the captain locker was empty. That was another weird thing I noticed. Sometimes the captain locker has more stuff in it. But anyway, so back in our armory here, you can see that all of the weapons have respawned. And got some actually pretty good ones on this run. A couple rares. Another rare. Advanced Coachman. Boosted. Jetpack here. Got an epic pistol. Good deal. And then you can keep doing that same thing. You can exit your ship and then come back onto the ship until all the weapons are completely cleared out and you get no more spawns. And then just go back to Copernicus, sleep for anywhere from 8 to 12 hours, and you're good to go. So anyway, that'll do it for this video. If you guys have any questions or comments, let me know down below, or tips and tricks that you know of in Starfield you'd like to share. I'm all ears. Consider subscribing, and as always, have a wonderful day.